has sexualized me on his show. He has sexually harassed me on his show. He has engaged in horrific, sexually exploitative
That's
rhetoric.
not true, Congresswoman.
It is true. It is true because he accused me of wanting to quote unquote sleep with Stephen Miller. So why don't you tell me what you think is acceptable to tell a woman? Thank you.
Oh, I love that turn away at the end. She's 100% right. So that's some producer for Jesse Watters that either thinks she would go on his show, which obviously she's not going to do that, and they desperately want her to because they know that that would give them the biggest ratings they ever had, or that he can get a little moment. And he got the moment. It's not one that made him look good, certainly not gonna make him look good to any women in his life necessarily, asserting that she should be, for some reason, obligated to go on a show of a guy who constantly sexualizes her. But she's right to point that out. And as a reminder of what she references there, let's jump to one more video.
Do you think that MAGA men are insulted by AOC?
No, I think AOC wants to sleep with Miller. It is so obvious, and I'm sorry, you can't have him. Miller is the best. I know him well socially, and the man is not overcompensating. Dana, I know when people are overcompensating. I know people at this table who are overcompensating. That person is me. AOC may have someone that's taller like Gavin, or may someone has more distinguished characteristics like Adam Schiff, the senator who talks like this, or someone with more wealth like Soros the Younger. But those men are not brave men. Men who are high value men like Stephen Miller take risks, they're brave, they're unafraid, they're confident, and they're on a mission, and they have younger wives with beautiful children. I think I just gave him like a dating recommendation.
I don't know, man, that was pretty creepy.
So literally the only positive thing out of that is that it should be fairly obvious that Jesse Watters is actually mocking Stephen Miller. The idea that literally anyone would want to sleep with him. And I appreciate that from Jesse Watters, and I agree, nobody would want to sleep with Stephen Miller. But along the way, he is explicitly sexualizing AOC. Making not just about Stephen Miller, by the way, about all these people. Oh yeah, no, should probably sleep with Gavin Newsom, should probably sleep with this guy, probably sleep with another person. And we're supposed to act as if he is a person not only worthy of her going on the show, but even just that he is a serious host, that he's a serious anything. He's a troll. That's literally all he is. He doesn't deserve a second of her time. That's my thought. Yaz, what do you make of it?
Yeah, who even is serious anymore, John? You know, when you go on Fox News, you just read the talking points that Trump told you to read. And like, you're not doing any kind of real investigative journalism. You're not doing any kind of real reporting. You're not doing any kind of real analysis. You're only saying, we have to defend this line of thinking. We have to defend this administration, this presidency, and that's it. So like, really, what is the actual value of Fox News anymore? And so they have a lot of these segments where they do a lot of filler like that. And you know, like on this show, right? We're always like scrambling to like get everything in that we want to cover. There's more than enough news to take up an hour, hour and a half worth of showtime out there. But on Fox News, they find time somehow to speculate about who a sitting congresswoman wants to sleep with in our government. Like, it's really ridiculous. But they have an audience because a lot of people, I think, just like to turn their brains off and listen to some pervert and blather like that about a congresswoman.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be an hour that's supposed to tell people about the news. It's supposed to take up an hour so that the news is not discussed.
Exactly.
The country's not doing well. The right doesn't want to think about that. So instead, he fantasizes about AOC on TV, and his audience likes that because they're doing the exact same thing. He does understand his audience in the same way that Jesse Watters and Stephen Miller desperately want to sleep with AOC. Most of the 90-year-old men that watch that program want the exact same thing.